Namaste everyone. In this video we'll be doing assembly of all the parts that we have created in the earlier videos, and of course let's open up our Solidworks, take a new file. Instead of going for a part file as before, we will be opening an assembly file. So click assembly, OK. Make sure your units are set to mmgs over here, and then click on the first part when this dialog box appears to choose which parts are to be inserted. So click base, click open, and then don't click here in the graphics area. You have to place it exactly at the origin. So in order to place it exactly at the origin, you just have to move here on the navigation. So when you move here, you can see it is snapping to a particular point at the center of the screen, and that is to ensure it appears at the origin. To check whether it appears at the origin, click here on the origin, and when you rotate, you can see this blue dot that represents origin will be exactly at the center of the base. So now that our first part has been inserted correctly, we can insert all other parts. So go to assembly, click insert components, and select all these parts with the rectangle. Click open. Now place all these parts side by side as per your convenience. Tommy bar, I'll place this side, and washer over here. If some of the parts are not visible completely as solids and they're appearing as lines, click 2 times on this eye symbol, which will improve their visibility. Now we have to start applying the mates one by one. So click on mate. This cylindrical surface has to match with this cylindrical surface. So let's make it concentric. It is selected automatically. Click OK. And if he is appearing as lines, again click 2 times on the eye. Drag this up a bit, select this face over here, rotate, and select this face. Then it will be coincident. Click on this tick mark, click 2 times on the eye again. Let's cancel these mates for time being, because we want the rotation of this to be locked. Let's open this mates, and this part is what we want to lock it down instead of just making coincident. So click on this, go to edit, and instead of coincident, just click on the lock button and the tick mark. Now the rotation of this with respect to this base part has been locked. The next step for us is to mate this part. So let's click for mate, select this and the inner cylinder over here. Click 2 times on the eye if you want visibility to be coming back. So now this, we just don't want them to be concentric, but we want to apply a mechanical mate on this, and that is screw. So close the standard mates, open mechanical mates, and click here on the screw. We don't want revolutions per minute, we want distance per revolution. So for one revolution, we want it to move a distance of 7 mm, because that is the pitch of our square thread. So click on that and OK. Let's come out of the mates for some time to check whether our mates has been applied correctly. So when I rotate it, you can see the upward movement is proportional to the number of rotations I'm making. For each revolution, it's moving up a distance of 7 mm, which is equal to the pitch of our square thread. Even though the square thread is not visible, we have avoided it to avoid complexity. So we'll learn it later if possible. Let's go ahead and insert the other parts. So go for mate, select this cylindrical surface and another cylindrical surface. Click OK. Okay, so let's click here 2 times. Move this cup up, rotate it. This surface has to be in contact with this surface. Click OK. And of course, these two, they need not be locked because they need to be freely allowed to move. The reason for that I will tell you later. Okay, let's go ahead and put the washer first. So this cylindrical surface, okay, with this cylindrical surface, click OK. Let's move it down to reveal our this one. This surface has to touch this particular surface. Click OK. Another mate. Now we need to insert this screw here into this. Okay, we want to reverse it because we want this part to come up. So click OK. Okay, so now it's properly arranged. Next, we want to make this surface coincident with this surface. So not just coincident, we also want to lock it. So I can again go to here, edit, and instead of just coincident, you can just click on the lock and click OK. Okay, so now it has been locked along with the this one. So you can see that when I'm dragging this upper cup, our screw is actually rotating according to the screw thread. The last thing I think we have to apply is a mate on this, and oh sorry, that is the wrong one. Let's come out of this. Let's again go for mate. This cylindrical surface has to match with this cylindrical surface. So that's it. So when we move this tummy bar, okay. Oh, and that's a bit problematic. Okay, anyway, let's hold the cup and move it up and down, and you can see it's moving as we want it to. Fine. All right. This is really bad. Anyway, so this is the assembly of our part. So you can see this is moving perfectly according to our expectations. This is what we expect from this, and that's the assembly file. Fine. So let's go ahead and save this file. So when it asks for rebuild, click OK, rebuild, and you should save it to the same folder where you have saved all the other parts. So let's go ahead and save this as assembly of screw jack. So that's it in this video. In the next one, we'll take up another of the assembly. We'll do all the parts once again, and then finally we'll do the assembly. Thank you for watching this. If you like this video, of course, subscribe to the channel and share it among all your friends who will be in need of it. Thank you.